Hello, I'm Shauna and welcome back to my channel. So NaNoWriMo week 1 has officially ended and I didn't write as much as I was hoping to. I knew I wouldn't write much this week with final assignments and moving and everything that I had going on. I just thought I would write more than what I did end up writing. So before I get into how this past week went, I'm going to talk to you about where I was at with Project Covert before November. So with Project Covert, I had 34,111 words written prior to November, and that consisted of, I believe, 12 chapters. So I started NaNoWriMo writing chapter 13, which is what I was focusing on this week. Normally I wouldn't be up at this time, but I had an assignment to get done and finished, and I just wanted it done before tomorrow. Well, today now, because it is officially November 1st. Yeah, so I think before I go to sleep I'm going to hop into bed and get some writing done, possibly join in the nano sprints that are currently happening, and yeah, just start off this year's NaNoWriMo. Yeah, I'm definitely not prepared at all. I didn't get pretty much any of the preparation done that I wanted to. It's just been a crazy couple of weeks, but yeah, so we'll see how it goes. In the afternoon. I managed to get 267 words done before I fell asleep this morning when I did some writing at midnight. I have an assignment that I've been working on and off all day, so I need to finish that before I can dive in and hit today's word count. I'm hoping to have gotten the assignment to a point where I'm happy with it by 6-ish, and then I'll have a few hours to get some writing done and figure out what I'm doing with the next few scenes, as I'm at a part where I am stuck. Yeah, so when I left off Project Covert a few months ago, I left it at a part I'd stopped because I didn't know where the story was going. Well, I knew where it was going, I didn't know how to get from A to B, and because I hadn't been able to do any outlining or anything since during October because of uni and everything, I was unable to figure out the next scenes and what was going to happen. So I've got to figure out that before I can really sit down and work on this next scene and everything. But yeah, so hopefully today I'll be able to get some of that done. If not, that's alright, I've got the whole month to get to 50k. So Friday, the 2nd of November, I spent pretty much all of Friday working on an assignment and getting that one in. So I didn't get any writing done, but while I was halfway through my assignment, I did finally figure out how I was going to get... I did finally figure out how a scene that I knew was coming up, that I had no idea how I was going to conduct, how everything was going to go. I did figure out a little bit of what I wanted to happen, and so I was excited about that, but by the time I was done with my assignment and submitted it, there was no way I was writing any more words. There was no way I could do anything like that, so it was just not an option then. And so Saturday, the 3rd of November, my brain was still completely exhausted from the assignment the day before, and so I had given myself the day off. So I ran a few errands on Saturday and then started doing some packing and everything, which I surprised myself with how much stuff I had. I didn't think I had this much stuff. I am surprised we managed to fit it into both cars. It was just crazy. So it is currently 8:46 on Sunday, and my word count, so for NaNoWriMo as a whole, is 267 words. Yep. I'm not going great this time round. I knew the first week was going to be crazy hectic. I just didn't realise it was going to have so much to do. I thought I would have had finished at least one of my assignments before November started. I did not. I have managed to get one of them in on Friday, and yesterday I was supposed to get the other one done, but I was just, yesterday it was weird headspace first thing in the morning. So Saturday I was supposed to get get my second assignment done and out the way, but I just needed a break from assignments. So instead, in the afternoon, I decided to start going through all my stuff, which I started at 4 p.m. and my room is now a complete mess. So fun, which means I'm going to have to clean that up and everything. But yeah, so today's plan, first I've got to finish off the blog post for today, which is a Nevernight review of the first two books, Nevernight and God's Grave, which I've read end of September, start of October. So I need to finish that, get that up. And then I've got a few errands that I have to run before I dive into my second assignment and completely knock that out, as it's due tonight. So that's probably going to take up all day, but I'm also planning to finish going through all my stuff so it's done and out the way. And hopefully if I surprise myself and get this assignment done, I will be able to get a little bit of writing done, but it's not looking like that's going to happen today, which is okay. I mean, I wish I had more words done, but life. So now I'm going to dive in and get the blog post up and done. Monday the 5th of November, I again spent the morning running errands and then spent quite a few hours with more packing and getting everything done. And then once I was done with packing and was just physically and mentally over it, there was no way I was getting any writing done. There was no way I was doing anything at all. And so Tuesday the 6th of November, the exact same thing, more packing and no writing. But thankfully, on Wednesday, I was able to do a little bit of writing. So it's almost 5 o'clock on Wednesday, the 7th of November, and my word count is still at 267 words. This is not where I want my word count to be by now. I wanted to have a few thousand words written, obviously, but it just wasn't possible with assignments and getting ready to move, which is happening tomorrow. So yeah, I still have one assignment to do, but that's not due till next Thursday, so got time to do that. But yeah, it's been a crazy few days, but I'm not going to let that stop me. I am going to hopefully get a few thousand words done tonight, and then depending how I am on the flight, I might get a couple hundred words done on the flight, maybe not, just to see how I feel. But yeah, so first week of NaNoWriMo has definitely been a complete fail, but that's okay. Yeah, we're still only in the beginning of the month, so I have plenty of time to catch up on everything, so yes. But yeah, so now I think I'm going to go and start doing some writing. Let's see how far I can get tonight. So I finished week 1 with 1,076 words. As I said before, I would have liked to have quite a few more words written by the end of the first week, but it just wasn't happening, and so now hopefully I can catch up. I still have 3 weeks to catch up, and I know I can do it. So my plan for Project Covert is next week is to finish chapter 13 and get to 20,000 words. I do have one more assignment that is due on the 15th, so I'm hoping to knock that out by the Tuesday, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so end of week 1 word count is 1,076, and for Project Covert overall it is 35,187. So much better, and I will be catching up and knocking out all the words now that I have an idea of where my story is going and how this current scene is, where this current scene is heading, and how the next few chapters are going to be. I'm hoping it all goes well. I hope your week went a lot better than mine and that you are knocking out all those words. I will see you next week with another vlog. Thank you for watching. Bye!